So as some of you already know, I have been using Web4Africa for a very long time. This website used to be Web4Africa .com, but then they rebranded, or they became HostAfrica. And as some of you already know as well, I have this domain and this domain with them. This is iammagnus.com. It's my first website. I've had this website on Web4Africa or Host Africa for a very long time. I registered it first in 2014. That's basically 11 years ago. And when I first registered it, the amount I paid at the time was just 1,000 naira. But now I am being expected to pay 39,000 naira every year to renew the domain name. Just the domain name. It's not like a website, just the domain name. Just like you have facebook.com, twitter.com, just the name, the domain name. iammagnus.com. That is what I'm paying this amount for, which I am not okay with. There are other platforms out there that would pretty much charge a lesser amount. So what I have decided to do is move this domain to another registrar. So I can move all of this to another registrar and start paying them every year for it. But for us to get into that, the very first thing you need to do is basically unlock your domain. If your domain is locked, you will not be able to pretty much move it. How do you unlock it? Well, when you come to domains, and of course you come to your my domains here, you should pretty much see something like this. Then you can see change the registrar lock status. So you have to disable it to be able to move it. Registrar lock prevents the site from being transferred without authorization. But in this case, I do want to transfer it actually. So I have disabled it because I want to transfer it. And who do I want to transfer it with? Who is the new domain registrar I want to use? Well, I want to use Namecheap, namecheap.com. So let's go to Namecheap and pretty much transfer this domain from here to Namecheap. That's what this video is about. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is go to Namecheap's website, which I already have open in this tab. I'm going to open it now. So I am going to show you how I got to this page, this transfer page. I pretty much came to domain, then domain transfer. See, domain transfer, and it basically asked me to enter the name of the domain, which is this website, my website, which of course I already own. So it's basically saying I can transfer it, but first I need to make sure that it's unlocked. That's why I told you that I had to unlock it, which I've done. After unlocking it, I refreshed and I checked, and it shows that it's unlocked. So we're on the right track. The next thing you want to get is an authorization code. Basically, you're authorizing that you want the domain to be transferred. So in this case, the authorization code is also sometimes called EPP code. The EPP code is usually something like this, just a random number like this. And then when you've pasted the EPP code, you've gotten it from here and you've pasted it here, just click on verify authentication code. And then, of course, you can proceed with everything else. So I'm going to paste my original EPP code here and then click on add to cart to continue. If you want, or if you have time, you can also read the disclaimer here. Now, what are we trying to do? Again, we are transferring this domain from here to Namecheap. And of course, it's for 1 year. Domain privacy is already enabled for free. How much am I paying? It's just $11, which is, I think, is fair compared to what I'm being charged on other places or on other platforms. So I'm going to click on confirm order. And of course, it's going to ask me to enter my account details and my card details and all of that. So I'm going to do that now. Please don't forget to hit subscribe on this channel, and of course turn on notifications. I make videos about so many things: money, investing, technology as well. You're going to learn a lot, and yeah, welcome on board. Let's continue. All right, now I'm logged in. all the information seems to be correct. So the next thing I want to do is just go ahead and click on pay now to pay for this transfer. All of that. If they need more information from me, they'll reach out to me via email. But so as you can see here on Namecheap as well, they're basically saying domain is with another registrar, but transfer will begin shortly. So you can refresh it from time to time to see if they've started the transfer. You can also check in with the support team as well by just contacting Namecheap support. But I think that this is going to be looked into in the coming days. I don't have to do anything in the meantime. I just have to wait for it to pretty much get transferred. So far, it's safe to say that the transfer from this platform, the transfer via magnus.com from this platform to Namecheap is already on the way. And in the meantime, all I really have to do is just make sure I set up my DNS and everything else. So that is how you transfer a domain from one place to another pretty much. If you have questions, let me know in the comments. You can always reach out to me about these things, and of course please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you around. Bye.